Okay, and we are live. So, hello everyone, welcome back. It's a new day, a new month, and a new workshop as well. So, in this workshop, we are going to be creating a clay snowman sculpture. Since it's December and it's Christmas season, we're starting to get into the Christmas spirit. So let's begin. Now, for this workshop, what I will be using is not your normal, the molded clay that you get. I'm using foam clay. So if you do not have foam clay, you can use the regular clay as well. But one of the reasons why I'm using foam clay in this workshop is because it's a lot quicker to handle, and even when it comes to showing you all how to do it, I do not need to wait, for a longer period of time and have a part. Okay. Oh, I thought it was a blank screen for a second, so it's pretty white. All right. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white color foam clay. This is how we get it basically. It's just plastic wrapped and there's a lot of air in it. Alright, so I'll start off by opening this. And the thing about this, right, is that it dries up really quick. So within, I think, like an hour or so, it will start to dry up. Okay, and if it comes out like that, that is pretty normal because it is meant to be a little bit moist so that you have that nice soft and it doesn't dry as well. Okay, so I'm just going to take this out like this, and let's see if there is a little bit more that we can take out if needed. Okay, anyways, this much is plenty. All right. So here is the foam clay, and if you look at this clay, it is very different from your regular clay. It is super soft. If I just do this very slightly, it will just start, changing shape. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to first split this in half like that, and then I'm going to start making a ball with this, just like that. And you can get this at any stationery as well. Not too expensive, super cheap and super easy to use. But one thing again to remember is that when you are using this, say you have made a certain design, like let's say for example, now if I want to make sort of like a flower type, then I'll just roughly making one right now. So let's say we have this flower type shape, and you're trying to just look around and you just do this and easily it will get pressed. I barely used any pressure, so just be a little aware of that. All right, so now I'll just make this into a ball like that. Super easy, super quick. Same thing here, just double check it, give it a nice rounded figure. So we want the top half to be a little smaller than the bottom for the head. So I'll just put this in, smash it a little bit, and then make it into a ball again, nice and gentle. Like that. Same thing with this, just round it up a little bit. And you don't even have to use any pressure, which is, one of the good things about it, that even kids also can easily use this. Because I'm not sure about the chemicals or anything of that part, so just be a little bit careful. Make sure they don't try to munch on it or something. Okay, so I will put this down, but let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, right, I've zoomed in. Why does this look burnt? Hold on. Okay, it is something to do with the lighting. Okay, I'll keep it this much itself. All right. So now that we're done with it until here, what I'm going to do is I will just okay, now I will take the tool we get with this clay, and I will just apply a little, very little pressure here and a little bit here, just like that. And then I'm going to take my black color that I have, this, and I will take a tiny piece out, and with this also I will just make it into a ball. Be a bit gentle, make sure the size is right. Yeah, there you go. Then I'll take another piece, pretty small. I would do this with my thumb as well, but it is just gonna get crushed. Make sure it is a bit rounded. Yeah, a little bit like that. If you want, you can make the right one a little bigger. Just applying a little bit at the top, like this, and then just gently pressing this around. Alright, so just like that. This is what we have made so far. Now I will take my orange color, and for this we don't really need much, so I'm not going to remove everything. I'll just take a little bit, I think maybe half of this also, we don't need that much. Okay, I'll start off by making it into a ball, and then I will start shaping it in a very conical manner. That seems humongous. So I will make this into half again. Turn it into a ball like that. And then from one side, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to start applying a little bit of pressure so that we get this carrot-like shape. And then I will put this over here. Yeah, there you go. That looks kind of cute. You know what, I'll just make this a little bit smaller since it's already stuck. Like that. Maybe a little more. And see, it's this type of clay, or this foam clay, is super soft, so you can easily reshape it as well with minimal pressure. Okay, like this. And then I will take some pink color over here, a little bit, and then I'll just pinch a small amount out, maybe a little bit more. Okay, like this, and make this a bit smaller. Put one piece there. Then I will take the other one, and we'll add like a little bit of a blush on the cheek. Okay, that's I think a bit too big. That, and then the same thing here. just like this. So now once we're done with this much, we can start making the cap. And for the cap, I will use red color. So when you do get these foam clay, right, you get all of the colors with it, so you don't have to like individually buy them. So I will take some red color clay. I'll take, I think, about half of this. So I'll check and see how much we need to use, but it's always good to have more first, so then you can start removing it. Okay, this should be good enough. And now from one side over here, I will just start applying a little bit of pressure like this, just a little bit. And then on the bottom side, like the bigger side, I will just start flattening this down like this. You can use your finger also, so you can just tap it and it should start flattening out by itself. Okay, and I will put this right on top over here. Now I know it looks really big, but trust the process. Alright, I'll just push all this part down, give it some good foundation. Okay, same thing at the back. Alright, and now I will take my scissor and very gently I'll just push this part in like that. This part in, this part also. This from both sides. I'm not going to cut it, I'm just folding it from both sides, and then I will fold this downwards like that. So we have our hat ready, just like this. Now this might be, I think, a little big, so I'll just remove any extra, and then I can just push this part down, reshape it again, nice and easy. Alright, and then over here, let's push this part in like that, and then fold it down like this. Alright, and now once we're done with this, I will take a bit of this pink color, I'll take a bit of this peachish color, not pink. I'll take a small part out and make this into a ball for the hat. There you go, like this. And then I will take this other one and just stretch it out a little bit. I'll make it a little more even. Make sure you don't use too much pressure in this part. Okay, now I will take this, so I'll start from the back side like that, and then come all the way to the front, just like this. There you go, look at that. That looks pretty cute, not gonna lie. Okay, like this. And then I will take my scissor and then just slightly at an angle, I will just cut a little bit from the top. And what this will do is it will give it that furry kind of texture. And again, remember, while you are moving this around or rotating it, you want to be careful that you do not use too much pressure also while holding, otherwise whatever you created is just gonna go. Look at that, look at how lovely that looks. And we can add a little bit for this hat as well. Just use the tip of your scissor. And there is no perfect way of doing this. You just need to have that sort of texture come out, and that's about it. Yeah, look at that. Look at how cute that looks. So now I'll move this over here, and then I'll keep this down. I will take some green color now. So I'll take half of this, I won't be using much. There you go. I'll take a bit of green. And then I will just flatten it out. We want it pretty thin, so not 1 second. Okay, there you go. So I can just use my ruler over here. Keep this up at this side and just roll it back and forth this way. That it will become a lot more even. See that? It's pretty even. Then I can stretch it a little bit. Okay. I'd seen this trick in making pasta, so I'm just trying it out. Okay. That seems good enough. Just apply a little bit of pressure. Okay, like this. I can take this, chop it out, and along with this I am going to take my red color. Again like that. Just try to thin it out as much as possible. Like this, and then again okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'll thin this one out also just a bit. Okay, and now I'm going to start. Oh, I don't want it to stick. I'm going to start intertwining it like that. So I'm just going to start folding this into each other like this. Okay, and then a little bit this side as well. Okay, like that. And then I will take my scale. You make sure it's straight first. I'll take my scale and then I'll just press it down like this. Like that. Now see, now we have this nice red and green color here. Right, then I'll just chop this extra part out, even it out a little bit in size. I'll put this down, put this one here. That might be a little too thick, so what I can do is I can just cut this in half like that. See, it's super easy to use. Like this. Okay. Just make sure that it doesn't stick to the table. Right, I will place this here, and this one I will take and put it down like that. Remove a bit of this excess, and then I will take this one also and put it down like this as a cute little shawl. And then with my knife I can cut this part out with my scissors from here. Okay, now that we've done this much, I will take my scissor and towards the tip of it I will just cut it out a small amount like that, and the same thing here. Chop, 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 and chop. Yeah, there you go. And this is our clay snowman that is ready. So let me show you from the front view. It's pretty small, but look at that. That is our snowman that is ready. So it's super easy, super simple. Anyone of any age can do this. So I hope you enjoyed this workshop. A quick and short, Christmassy kind of workshop. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. So take care, and I will see you all again at 3:30. Take care and bye-bye.